Will I use power comeback before stream ends?
Outlook, good.
Hello! From the one who brought you What If I Try Streaming earlier in the day, I proudly present What If I Try Streaming whenever I can manage it. I too must bargain with unpredictable forces of chaos, and so here I am. It's time for Bomberman. Last time we got to the last level, so this might not take that long. I don't know how long the last level will take, but I have one of my silly Amazon listing presentations prepared for after the fact. Even so, this may still be a shorter stream. Bomberman shall perish by my hand, or I suppose more accurately, his enemies will perish by his hand, by my hand? I don't know, we'll figure it out. Did you know that there's other kinds of elemental stones? Isn't that great? Alright, let's make sure of something. Okay, I have the save state and save load keys correct. And here we are. I don't believe there's anything we need to buy at the shop. I think I bought the power, probably. Yep. So nothing else is of grave importance. I guess we'll just jump into the warship Noah. You only played the first 10 minutes of this? Well, this is gonna be like the last 30 minutes to several hours of this. How am I liking it? I mean, I've enjoyed it, but it's got some rude level design, and I have been freely saving and loading states. I will admit that. I wouldn't say it's kind of a rude game in some ways. But yeah, hello and welcome everyone, by the way. I forgot that part. We finally made it. We're almost out of here. Come on, Bomberman. Let's stop the bad guys and get out of this black hole. Yeah, it's a bit of a rude game. I'm not 100% keen on like all the Tommy immediately fell into a pit on all the level design, but like overall I've enjoyed it enough to keep playing it. So I don't really know what to expect from this last level here. I do at least get to start with full power on account of my armor and shopping, so there is that. So, well, there's buttons to push. I'm not allowed to move after having pushed it, because I have to sit on it, I suppose. But yeah, I have no idea how long this last level will take. We'll find out together. I'm sure it'll be interesting. Now they're giving me all the power-ups too, like even if I hadn't purchased anything. Fascinating. These guys look a little bit like enemies from Bomberman 64, the first attack, by which I mean Bomberman 64, no subtitle. Right, I have many different kinds of funny bombs now. That's right. I almost forgot. That's lightning. That's not what I wanted. Last time we got by far the funniest bomb in the game that kills everything instantly, including the player character if you step into it. So, I'm going to not step into that. At least not on purpose. I'm also going to, I guess, try not to, like, overly rely on it. Though it is very funny. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, I have remote bombs, so... Wait, I can't detonate it. There we go. Yeah, the black hole bomb is very fun. We also got the light bomb last time, which allegedly stops time, but really only has very niche uses as far as I can tell. The downside of the black hole, aside from that it kills you, is most... Oh no, they put a key card in here. It really is the first game. The downside of the black hole, other than it killing you, is that it also absorbs all power-ups. So if you were hoping to use any power-ups, you're not in luck in that case. Yeah, light bomb is a puzzle solution device, primarily. Some enemies might be immune to the black hole, maybe. Oh, I see. Never mind. It does seem like those robots prevent the remote on anything that they grab, because that did seem to occur. So yeah, that makes sense. The black hole is very good, though. Keep in mind that you could have gone to this level without completing the previous two levels, which sounds like a bad idea, and it would give you the bad ending, and also you wouldn't have the black hole if you did that. I'm not sure how you, like, avoid this particular enemy, considering that Bomberman's toolkit is entirely things that can hurt him, and they're, like, right next to you where you'd arrive on a ladder. I guess maybe you don't enter from this direction? I don't know. But this door doesn't seem to be open, so maybe I just didn't go up there, or wasn't supposed to. Gloves, huh? Well, what do you want me to do with those? I mean, I have them.
Zodi would like you to know phone internet is true bad, and this she is extremely time displaced.
Yeah, that makes sense. Good luck with your time displacement. I hope it improves. Okay, now we're just back over here again. So what does this mean? What's the puzzle here? Mysterious. A puzzle must be solved. Wait, that went through the bridge. Oh, I guess that bridge is maybe not in the way. No, it is. Huh? Is this just an oddity of collision? I guess one thing to keep in mind with the light bombs and the black hole bombs is that considering that this level is completely, like, you can skip the... Rearranging my words. Considering that you can skip the levels those are in, they are completely optional and thus will not be required to solve any puzzles within the final realm. Meaning that the light bomb is even more very specific than I thought it was, I suppose. So I'm not really sure what to do here. Oh, okay. You can lure that guy away, which is one way to, you know, get them out of the way. I have a very limited number of things I can even do, but I don't see any obvious solutions. I guess maybe that center platform in here is important. There's nothing back here, right? I mean, there's still this entire section, but there doesn't appear to be anything here. All right. Already stuck. Good start. So we have this very narrow area here that we can't really do anything in. And we have a very narrow area in the other side that we can't really do anything in. Cut it out, man. There's a switch in the bridge room. No obvious one that I can see. Unless I have to... Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh, perhaps I was bamboozled by the fact that, like, I presumed that this bridge allowing bombs to pass through it was an accident, but no, that's an actual intentional puzzle element. Never mind. I see what I did. I see what the problem is now. You have card key 1. Also, I did not notice the switch, to be fair. But there wasn't any, like, visual indication to me that the bridge was supposed to be, like, bomb-throughable in a way that made any sense. It just kind of was, I guess. Well, anyway. Presumably this card key assists me in this room somehow. When all you have is a lot of bombs, but one of them is way funnier. Every problem looks like it needs the funny bomb. Famous proverb. So card key doesn't obviously or automatically open anything. This box is what gave me gloves before, as I recall, so it still does that. Implying that I need the gloves for a puzzle element of some kind. However, there is no obvious place for a puzzle to go, and none of the doors or anything are making any sound effects. So nothing clearly indicates that I need to open them with a bomb. And there are no obvious, like, holes or anything to throw a bomb into, I don't think. Is there something over here? Or is that just the corner? I think that's just the corner. Okay, so maybe there was something I missed in the other room? There's not that many options, really. Oh. Is the middle console interactable? Oh. Doesn't look like we can use the card key we found in that slot. These don't look like... Oh, they do look like slots. They're like very obviously... Alright, fair enough. I feel like this level is not conveying information as well as it needs to. But maybe that's also my brain is not interpreting the information as well as it needs to. At this time. Alright, alright. Well, this part of the level isn't conveying information to the N64 as well as it needs to. Like, processing-wise, I would say. But that's a little bit of a different matter. I don't know why that happened. Oh, he's come back. This robot is just like a severe time waster more than anything. Well, I mean, they can also do that, so at least they're polite about it. Alright. Since I don't need any power-ups, there's never any reason to not use the black hole. I guess. I mean, I need health. So there is, like, actually a reason to not. But also, what if I did? Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I don't know what that was, but I certainly destroyed it. And for some reason, it opened that door. Fair enough. Also, this door. I see the structure of this level now. I understand the general idea. Dogs? I do feel like the black hole has trivialized a lot of the game, perhaps. Or like a lot of the basic enemies, in any case. Well, we're over here, so I might as well go this way first. Oh, they wiggled out of it. But they didn't wiggle out of that one. Interesting. Yeah, I thought so, but that door has to be open first. Oh, this door also is not open. You know what? Fair enough. We'll be back here then. This is a level about going back and forth. Primarily, until we can open the center door. I understand. And sometimes Pommy will get a candy treat. And that's all you can hope for in life, really. I don't really know what that means, but it sounded depressing. Okay, good. I wasn't stuck there. There is a button to push, or more than one, even. I see. Well, that's something that we can do when that door is open. Uh-oh. And that's the danger of the black hole bomb. When did I hit save state last? Over here. Good. So I need to be doing that constantly. I forgot. Every room it is. Apparently that wasn't large enough to hit anything. Alright. I suppose I could go back to using earth bombs as the main offensive option. That's like effectively the same, except I can get hit by a projectile when I'm not paying attention. I just think Black Hole is funny, so, you know. The funniest option is the default option when you are a clown on the internet. We'll try to be safer though. Oh. Yeah, the later bombs in this game in general are kind of ridiculous. This is the magma bomb. You can only have one of them at a time. But they have well, I also have level 3 fire, but they also have like a giant radius and they last forever. Also, since you can charge up like every bomb, you can also do a supercharged magma bomb if that wasn't silly enough for you already. And then you have to sit here for a little bit while this happens, but you know. The different charge-upable bombs are, they vary in usefulness, I would say. Also, of course, the magma area is also dangerous to Bomberman, so you gotta be careful. Like that, where that was an example of me not being careful because I forgot to do that. Oops. Also, these dogs made of ice or wind or whatever do make bombs immediately detonate upon being hit by them, apparently. Let it be known that I am not detonating those dogs. They are detonating themselves. I missed, apparently. What am I doing? I wanted the heart, but I forgot that I was also throwing bombs, so... I mean, that neatly explains what I was doing. Laser? Oh. Orb. Mm-hmm. Hey! And another key card for our trouble. Also, there's like a box here. Sneaky remote mines if you don't have the helmet piece. Fair enough. Well. Aha. What? Well, the radius is smaller now because the dog's gale breath can penetrate through a wall and destroy all of my power-ups. Question mark. Sometimes this game just does things like that, I guess. And even so, the radius doesn't seem that... Wait. Hold on. Is radius for the magma bombs the duration and not the actual range? Huh. Well... Good to know, I guess. Alright, back to these. Not this one. Uh-huh. Yeah, the duration, that's what I meant. They last for less time. It didn't change the range of them at all. So it could actually be beneficial, but you can't really choose to not have power-ups on purpose so much. And the duration is very helpful in situations like this. So, you know. I walked into that. Oh. I hit something that did this. Somehow. I don't know what I did exactly. Did I hit this switch here? Yes, okay. Oh, that's just a black hole generator thing over there. I missed. The power's off. We'll have to turn it on if we want to do anything. I wonder where the power button is. Oh. fortune. What will your fortune be? You don't have good luck with this, do you?
Seek answers in a friend's advice.
Well, okay, we opened another... Alright. I get the feeling this will be like a multiplayer part or something like that. It feels like out of the way in a different sort of way than normal. Thank you for petting Calico. This looks like the engine room. We destroy the machines here, we can stop the energy output. Oh. This was actually very important, it turns out. Okay. We did it! But we're not finished yet. I bet this warship's got an auxiliary engine room as well. I don't know why you would know that, Mommy, but okay. Bonk. I thought I'd be smart and throw the bomb in the hole. But no. Tommy knows about spaceship rooms, I guess. Well, okay. Now we go back through here. And was it this way? No. Was it just over here? We primarily gave Pommy meat. I think. No, we haven't opened this yet, have we? Alright, I've already forgotten where to go. Oh wait, no, yeah, this opened. Right, I was going the right way. Okay. Elevation. And this button turns off this very specific ramp. Okay. The stage is kind of fun. It's a little bit silly that it's just like entirely back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. But I guess it works. Oh. What's the fence though? Alright, I guess I have to blow that up probably. I keep trying to use the panels on the back of my controller that are bound to the shoulder buttons of the controller in order to place bombs, and I don't know why that is. This looks like the engine room. Yeah. So this seems to be an instance where either I just happen to need 3 electric bombs or I need specifically a charged electric bomb. Okay, it's 3. Fair enough. Hello, welcome. The Bomberman. The final level of this is very back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Forward and back, and then forward and back, and then forward and back. If you prefer. But it's not too bad. It does kinda, you're right. That dog had to think about it before stepping into the explosion. Magma Bomb is still busted. You might be wondering why I'm not using the Dark Bomb to instant kill everything, and it's because I accidentally destroyed myself with it. So I figured Magma Bomb was basically the same. It's fine. We did also learn something interesting about the Magma Bomb in that the fire power-up actually changes how long it lasts instead of the range, which I did not realize until a dog's magical wave of air pierced through the ramp and into my skull and removed my bomb power. But that was cool. I think it's safe to assume that we go back over here. This door is never opened. This is not correct. This level is also kind of inconsistent about which rooms you need to kill everything in and which rooms it doesn't matter, which is fascinating. Was it like in here? Maybe. It might have been. Yeah, there's big funny robots being driven by the soldiers. Yeah, it was in here. I can hear the noises. And that is keycard 3. Okay. And now, it took me a while to figure out that these were key card slots, but they are. And that'll open something, like the door right in front of me. Ah, yes. I did remember when we accidentally figured out that Lilith was a boss fight, that this was the room. Hey, it's Lilith! Pommy's happy you're alright, Lilith. Lilith? I have a request to make of you, Bomberman. Something's not right with Lilith. Give me the elemental stones you carry. The elemental stones belong to me. Give them to me. I am the avatar of the goddess Mihail, the champion of the truth. I need the elemental stones to imprison I forgot how I figured out how to say this. Sthertoth, the demon of the dark. Hello, welcome. Give me the stones! What have you done to Lilith? I have put her to sleep. There is no time. The demon's resurrection is at hand. Before he awakens, I must recreate this universe in the name of truth. I will prevent his resurrection by creating a new world, one from which he cannot escape. That seems a little bit extreme to me. You must hand over the elemental stones. It will be necessary to reshape the universe. But should Svertoth be freed, all life will be engulfed in darkness. Well, foolish mortal, you think to challenge me? The universe doesn't belong to anyone. Just because you don't like something about it doesn't mean you can go around destroying it or remaking it. That's crazy. Bomberman can beat Svertoth or whatever his name is. Understand? So give us back Lilith. You oppose the truth? You wish to fight me? Very well. Yeah, a little bit. My remote control, oh no. If you oppose the truth, if you oppose me, then you are evil. I shall use the power of the truth to destroy you and take back what is rightly mine, the elemental stones. I mean, I don't know. According to your little boss preview that I bought by accident, you're going to use the power of the truth to throw little knives at me mostly. And maybe like kick Bomberman in the head a lot until he dies. So, I don't know. Walk into the funny wind portal. Oh, you don't care. Well, it's magma time then. That's fire. Return of, oh, you kick. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not sure what you mean by questions about the run, but I can tell you that I haven't played this game before, if that answers any of them. I am using save states and load states because the level design feels a little bit rude at times. Ah, you actually like actively avoided the fire. And you combo me. That's a little bit mean. You actually actively don't step into the zone. I see. Also, your iframes are very interesting. That's fair. A lady's allowed to have interesting iframes if she wants. Darn. So what's the strategy here? I don't have any bombs that detonate like faster, I don't think. Uh-oh. Okay, ice might be a good one. Unless she does that. Do you care about light? The bomb element that I haven't managed to get to do anything useful, like, beyond where it was absolutely required. It does hurt you. I'd like to point out that I do have the body armor that allegedly reduces the amount of time Bomberman is stunned. Oh. Okay, so light seems to be an okay choice. It'd be really funny if you were like elementally weak to darkness or something. In a convenient way. No, that's got a weird hitbox too. Well, that killed me. That's not ideal. Maybe light is the way to go, actually. So it seems like the way that Mihail here is designed is primarily that she's just invincible like most of the time arbitrarily. But I have a strategy here. I suppose. Also, I'm noticing that like the fan of knives stuns me, but the single knife doesn't, I think. There is a slightly different animation for when she is using spread versus using a toss, I think. Okay, yeah, this light is weirdly working here. Don't think she's close enough. Oop. Ah, the instant kill. Aha! Gotcha. There we go. Maybe this was actually the way to like fight bosses all along. Ah! Power greater than my own, but if I am lost, there will be no one to stop Stertoth. I can't be defeated now. Give us back our Lilith. Lilith! Come on, Bomberman, we have to go after Lilith. Not. Oh, you actually get the full bad ending if the instant kill gets you? Ooh. I say ooh because of the music, not because there's going to be more magma ice platforming. The worst part of the game, maybe? So far? Is the ice platforming? That sure is a lot of thermal energy. This must be the main reactor. Sure is hot in here, isn't it? How are we supposed to get past this anyway? Well, that kills you. So. There's a ridiculous trick for the retro achievement? That's concerning. Um. So, oh, that's light bomb still. Yeah, I'm gonna want those, huh? Interesting. Well. Well, this sucks. Did they playtest the ice platforming much? I have level 1 flame. There is not, quote, another flame down, I don't believe. I always forget you can stop the kicked bombs though. That's probably the solution. There is a level 0. Well, I don't know if I can. Well, okay, hold on. Never mind. You're right. It's the most pathetic bomb in existence if you do that. All right, fair enough. Oops. Well, we know that the magma bomb range doesn't change. What button is it to stop kick bombs? Oh, that's detonate, not stop. Okay. What? Sorry, what? Is that one slightly higher up than... Do I have to go past those then? Also, yeah, playing this game without save states would be basically bad, I think. There's nothing over here. Sorry, what? You must throw magma bombs into the lava to make it higher. That appears to be incorrect. Fire bombs raise the magma. You know what? I don't know about that. Let's think about it for a second while I step away for a second. The magma goes back down. I heard it. I was gonna step away for a second and it went back down. It's timed. It's timed. It got worse. It got worse. Wowie. I'll be right back. Hello. Bomberman is impatient. So this is something. Let's see how it goes. You have enough time, at least. There's more over here. I will be asked to do stuff. I will be asked to do combat with no power, because you need no power to, like, properly... Okay, Magma Bomb still completely fine without any power, actually. Oh, right. Probably just... like that? No? Yeah, oh, it's a console. I'm not used to this game having interactable computer. System error detected. Main reactor output has been terminated. Warning. Hot restart of reactor will be initiated after countdown. We did it! Now we have to go to the other side and turn that machine around. If we do it, it'll break for sure. There's an overall countdown in addition to the timer of the fire. Or the lava, rather. I see. Barely enough time to safely get across. From one side to the other with the ice. System error detected. Power shaft not operating within normal parameters. Self-repair systems unable to correct malfunction. Power supply to all locations except central command room has been shut off. We did it! This should get rid of that black hole. Now all we have to do is take care of the BHB army. Yay. Of course, you know, you still have to like get back across naturally. I don't. I thought that was too far away. Okay. Oh. Yeah? Yeah? I see. Okay, so there's a different order of operations to be done here. Not that one. Presumably, if you died here, you'd have to... I don't know how much of this would stay solved. Wait. What? Hold on. You need to be up this side. You know what? That makes more sense, actually. I wasn't thinking about that. That's also wrong. I was thinking about how it would be advisable to go for the shortest distance. But apparently not. God damn it. Now, I guess that would be the shortest distance from some... Bomberman, you absolute class clown, you. Step on the ice. All right. Ami, what are you doing? So this is as high as it goes. Okay. We're good. Sort of. Tommy, you kicked them out of the zone. Tommy, my AoE. Tommy, your knockback. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Guess I'm up here now. Thank you for petting Calico. Oh, hey. Ah! I was hoping to take care of him before you showed up. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Whoa, ho, ho. Yeah. So, you have arrived at last. I was beginning to think you weren't going to make it, Bomberman. I made the worst room in the game just for you. I have already dealt with the traitor Bozib. Now it's your turn. I use a different voice for this guy every time. Ugh, Bomberman. Looks like I won't be able to keep my promise to you. Here, I give you all my remaining strength. You have to stop Rukafelth. Okay. Your power has been increased thanks to the elemental knight Regulus. He's stronger than I imagined. Don't get yourself killed, Bomberman. We still have our battle to finish. Yeah, that probably deals with your power-up situation. You talk as if you'll still be around for it as well, Bozib. Alas, it is not to be. Goodbye, Bozib. Arg. Got by his own black hole. Bozib.
To the stars. DK Donkey Kong. Warriors stand proud and true, fight among themselves.
True, they really do.
Destroy
themselves. They were literally just doing that. So true, Callie. You are interesting, little mortals. Why do you insist on fighting? Do you actually think you can defeat me? If you wish to fight me, you must get through this first. I'm waiting, Bomberman. Show me what you can do. Oh. That's it? Okay, I can probably do that. Yeah, I have level 3, whatever now. You must get through the demons I summoned, and the dogs made of fire that spit air. Ooh. Oh, this is actually like a little bit rude. Bespoke enemy type for killing bomberman only in this room. They're too dang high up in the air. And they don't care about the black hole bomb, but they do get wiggled by it. There's one of them. Get over here, you. Oh, I have a curse of some kind. What is this gonna do? Kill me instantly? Yes. Awesome. Where does this put me? No! LOL! Okay, So you have to kill these guys quickly enough, I guess. How about that? That doesn't even do it. All right, you can just throw bombs at them. There's a mechanic for this. Like, one of the basic parts of the video game is that you can throw a bomb. Okay. Are you ready, Bomberman? If you go up, you have to fight Rookafelth. If you go down, you can look for more items. We're fine. I've got items. I don't have health. Oh, there's a ladder over there I could have gone up, I guess. Whoa. So you've arrived. Allow me to congratulate you on making it this far. Why don't you stop doing bad things and let us out of here? Huh. Why do you wish to continue this pointless conflict? You can't win. How do you know? You never know until you try. Not for truth, not for evil. You fight for yourselves and others, is that it? Huh, as good a reason as any. And now, Bomberman, you shall have the honor of being the first sacrifice on the altar of my resurrection. Okay. Awesome sword attack, idiot. Okay, so walk into the explosion. It's fun for everyone involved to do that. he'll probably be smart enough to move away from or not into the areas like Lilith was. So... I think the light bomb is favorable compared to fire, just like for the area of effect that it has. And the specific radius being like a circle instead of a cross makes it easier for me. Also, he did get stuck in it long enough to get hit twice, at least once. Twice, actually. The retro achievement for this is to survive for 2 minutes without... Well, that's silly. That's not difficult. That's just like a thing, arbitrarily. Hello, welcome. Yeah, the light bomb is very good for this guy, it would seem. He just walked into it and died. We did it! We won! He just like turned around and strolled into it and stubbed his toe in and like just lost. Awesome. Finally, in the final hour, I've learned how to do boss fights in this game properly. This body appears weaker than I'd calculated. But there's no need for me to hold back my power any longer. Celestial Elemental, you who create and are created by chaos! I call you forth, and now I shall break the seal that the accursed goddess placed on me so long ago. Phase 2. There was another elemental stone. What's that elemental stone? Yeah, it actually does sound exactly like that, yeah. I've waited so long for this. This is the Celestial Stone, which was used to seal away my earthly body. The other elemental stones, which you so painstakingly collected for me, are the key to unlocking the seal of the Celestial Stone. The stones we collected? Thank you for all your hard work. The stones you've collected are synchronizing with the Celestial Stone. The goddess's seal will be broken, and then I shall be reborn. So the reason the BHP army was collecting all the stones was... it looks like you've finally realized my plan. The seal shall be broken, my body shall be restored, and I shall recreate the universe according to my design. You mean you used us to bring you the elemental stones? Tee-hee. At first, I was using the Astral Knights to collect the stones. Even though they were defeated, I knew you would come here to escape the black hole. In the end, it didn't matter. Either way, I still got the stones. All I had to do was wait for you. That's not fair. The Astral Knights fought for you, and you just used them. You didn't care about them. That's not right. You're going to pay. Alas, playtime is over. Feel the power of chaos. You know, I don't know what I expected, but I think yeah, that's their Toth. That's Sephiroth. I expected him to be like bigger, I think. Maybe I'm just thinking too much in Final Fantasy XIV terms. And now the final battle begins. This is the heart of the warship Noah. There is no escape. I shall teach you the price of daring to challenge me. It's the evil god Toth. Good luck, Bomberman. You still wish to fight, eh? Very well, I shall enjoy hearing your screams as I blast you into nothingness. Ooh, we got the camera rotation like it's Bomberman Hero. Oh, you break the glass and it makes power-ups for me. I see. Hey, is this guy gonna be like a chump, maybe? I don't know. He might be like an idiot and not very powerful, actually. Look at his awesome attack strategy of running at me a lot. Okay, now he's yelling. That's something. That's a new tactic. Ah, he made a rock. Very cool. Oh, he has a projectile. I've learned the power of light in the final hours of the game. Okay, he can bat a bomb away. And like, he becomes invincible during the charge at some point, I think. He like backed away from that one, I think. They just reflect off of him too. Okay, that's kind of funny. There we go. This guy is in 14 as a trial boss? What? Is there one that's like really similar to this that I didn't even think about? Oh, you want him to. I see. That makes sense. Maybe the ranged physical DPS that they put into 8.0 will be Bomberman. I did suggest Saboteur as a ranged physical DPS at some point. Maybe it's time. Like, that's a Final Fantasy 13 job. They could make their weapon like their grenades. And it could be debuff focused. I've thought about this. Anyway, this boss is very, actually, I figured it out very quickly. It's actually very funny. Also, I forgot to say this earlier, but like, how can you, a mere mortal, defeat me? But this guy looks like a mid-level Doom enemy. Like, Doom guy would just like walk up to this guy with a super shotgun and shoot him like 2 to 3 times and he'd be dead and that's it. And this would happen about 20 times per minute. This is just like a regular enemy in Doom. That's our Bomberman. Pommy knew Bomberman could do it. Ah, you leave me no choice but to release my full power and drape this universe in darkness. You were gonna do that anyway, man. Nothing shall escape my shroud. Oh no! Stop it, Stertoth! Mihail, I shall destroy you as well! Ah! Stertoth, you and I, light and shadow, we are but part of a single entity. The time has come for us to be reunited. No! I won't allow that, Mihail! I don't want it! He's so whiny now. There is no need for us to become one and create the void again. Holy and unholy, light and shadow, nothing more is required. There is no need for the void. Wait there, Stertoth. No! Bomberman, the time has come to reveal all to you. I, Mihail, and Stertoth were once a single being. We were the being that creates the universe, returns it to the void, and creates anew the angel of creation and judgment. This is a Bomberman game, in case you forgot. I just want you to think about that one. The universe you live in is not the first or the only universe. It has been recreated many times. Yeah, I did misread that as I am the being that creatures, and like, more power to you if you are the being that creatures, honestly. Also, what did you mean by, why is this Sonic Shuffle? Did I miss something about Sonic Shuffle? It has been recreated many times. And now to restore the balance, Stertoth and I must join again. Bomberman, if you think there is still hope for this universe, you must try to stop me. Stop the angel. In order to create a new universe, the angel has to destroy this one. If you think you need to continue your struggle, then you must oppose me. The fate of the universe depends upon you, Bomberman. Why don't you just, like, not do that part? Stertoth and I shall take up this battle together. Pommy believes in Bomberman. We all might not always do the right thing, but we all live the best we can. Pommy likes the universe the way it is. Nod. I will not permit this, Mihail. I won't. Power and darkness, that is what shall rules the universe. Okay, that one is not me misreading. That's just a typo. It's up to you, Bomberman. No! Right, maybe that's why the guy looked kind of like just like a mid-level Doom enemy, because there's a... Okay, now this is like a Persona FOE or something. There's only FOEs in like 2 Personas. That's the angel? We are that which created the universe. Our name is the Angel of Light and Shadow. And now, to create the universe anew, we destroy this one. Bomberman! Oh shit, we're in space. Well, alright. Okay, you can still see the map here. There's actually like, this just... So this like space room is just like in a layer above. It's actually still in the building, it's normal. Anyway, I wanted to... The typo reminded me of something. I just want everyone to see this text box from the Game Boy Color Lufia game for a second. This is what I would call through destruction. This is through destruction, all right. Well, anyway. Oh, do you have like an elemental weakness thing? Or do you just flash rainbow because... I'm gonna have to throw bombs at you, huh? But I don't have... Hello, welcome to the final boss of Bomberman 64 The Second Attack, the Angel of Light and Destruction or whatever. Welcome to Through Destruction. Do I have to use all of the elements on them? That wasn't really particularly clear. Okay, wait. They have like a jewel in their center. They're flashing colors. Oop. Oh, they're just conjuring the different elements. Okay, that worked. Do I have to use like the opposite element or something? I don't fully understand what I need to do, but sometimes what I'm doing is working. The music is even a little bit like Kirby-esque. To go with a Miracle Matter comparison. I don't follow how to tell what I'm supposed to be using. I mean, you flash a color, but I think that indicates what you're about to do. Your crystal is blue, or was. Now it's purple. Now you're flashing red. Ow. Are they only vulnerable while flashing colors? Maybe. Okay, yeah, I think that's the case. So really I should just use a bomb with like a long-lasting hitbox. Okay, that's cool. Hello, welcome. Oh. Oh, I'm over here. Oh, you're moving over there. The retro achievements for this game seem a little bit silly. Oh, I ran into my own explosion. Classic. How's it going? Well, we're at the final boss of Bomberman 64, the second attack. So it's going, like, interestingly. I'm figuring out how the fight works. Maybe this bomb isn't a good idea. Because I might need something faster. So, okay. Ow. You're not the first person to show up during the ending of the game who hadn't seen it, I think. Which is funny. I'm dead. Where do I start? Can I just like start this fight with full health? That might be good. Oh my goodness, no. So I either need to have 3 health or do the entire fight. I'd rather not. I'm just gonna continue using save states whenever it's convenient for me, I think. Bosses sure have limited vulnerability windows in this one. Or late at the end of the game. That's the wrong direction. But alright. At least it explodes on hit. I missed. Okay, you swoop over now. So, Ice Bomb is... You know, I could just use Wind because that won't hurt me, actually. But, yeah. Bomberman doesn't... Well, Bomberman has a story sometimes. It didn't, like, have much of one at first, I think. Like, early on in the series. But this particular Bomberman was, like, mostly the person who now directs Final Fantasy XIV was in charge of, like, a large portion of this one. So this Bomberman is, like, notably different in terms of tone and structure, I would say. Just, like, in general. Ow. I don't know how to dodge that reliably. I think Bomberman went back to having like less of a story by the time of Super Bomberman R and the like. Okay, so you're very far away when you do that. What? That went under you. Hey. Don't do that. This also feels kind of like a trial boss from Final Fantasy XIV by this point. Well, we're back here now. See, sometimes that's just a single beam, and other times it's the triple beam, and I don't know. I don't see a tell for that. Maybe I just save after every time I deal damage at this point. Because, I'm not the most patient person either. It would seem. I should stick closer to you in general, I think. I wonder if that's another chance to hit if you throw a bomb correctly. If I'd thrown a light bomb or something like that there, then maybe I do want that. I don't know. I'm gonna go back here, actually. Aw, come on. I'm learning. Oh, you're doing fire. I don't know what I thought you were doing. Okay, yeah, I'm just like completely abusing save states at this point. I've lost all integrity in Bomberman 64, the second attack. Okay, that didn't even work. No. There's one hit, finally. I'm not gonna save just yet because I have 1 health, but yeah. All right, we're back here. Good. All right. phase like 5, 6, 12. What do you do now? Ah, I see. Oh, you have like no. I see. I'm rolling my eyes now. A little bit at that one. Like, alright, man. Ow. You've... Hold on.
You've got to be kidding.
I have that on my soundboard. I keep forgetting. Do I have to hit you with a specific thing now? Maybe? I'm just gonna do that. I've lost all respect for the angel of light and darkness. Apparently. It's a problem. What is this? That's new. Hey man, you wanna like cool it? Light orb that happens for all time? You have to neutralize it, and then there's like a long weakness window that is impossible to exploit by nature of the video game. Oh, unless they are in the sphere when you do that. Okay, I understand. God dang it. This guy is really getting on my nerves, man. Imagine having to do all of this again, too. This fight would be less annoying if it weren't as finicky. There it was even finicky, like... Oh. Oh. It was even finicky, like, in my favor for a second there. I had the wrong thing equipped. And it got me beaten up. You'll take unfair game design over not knowing if you're gonna land a hit. I mean, I think this has both a little bit. Unless that's what you mean. Hello, welcome. Yeah, it's kind of both. This is the more I play this game, the more it feels like it's designed to get money from Blockbuster Video. Sometimes. Please step into your funny spheres so that you may take damage when I neutralize it. Thanks. I guess you won't do that because you were like over there instead. Also, hello and welcome to anyone I didn't say that to already. The bomberman has been, I wanted to stop doing it, really. I wanted to like stop being messy. Frankly, it's a goddamn nightmare at the end. Janky hitboxes on everything. Like very small like windows of attack. Very punishing if you like mess up. See, look how small that window was. I guess this is a way to avoid that. I'm just cheating blatantly at this point. Why would Yoshi P do this? Good question. Finally. Maybe it'll be like one more hit now. This is the reason your playthrough lasted 25 years. Yeah, that makes sense. We're still alive. I see. I've lost track of how many hits I have, given how blatantly I'm cheating, I suppose. Aw. I thought that would work. Oh, you can talk about Super Bomberman R2 if you want. We're kind of stuck in a hellish dimension right now. Truthfully. I just can't read all of the R2 chat, unfortunately, because I'm in the hellish dimension, primarily. That was not the bomb type I thought I had equipped. God dang it. Wait, how do you deal with the light ball if you don't have shadow? I guess you'd get the bad ending by this point. This is a good ending only boss fight, I assume. I is a letter in the alphabet. Did you know that? This is so not great, in my opinion. These days I hesitate to like declare something objectively bad in like almost every circumstance. But like, you know. I can at least say, in my opinion, this is not very good. I could do something like that. There's options I'm not trying, I guess. Stop it. This is just like the attack that you can basically never get a counter hit on. Unless you like somehow manipulate the boss perfectly, which is not likely. There's not time to charge a bomb during that window. Reliably. I guess you'd have to be doing it like here. And then this happens, so you have the wrong bomb, LOL, lose. And sometimes you can just miss, I guess. Do I just charge this in advance? I guess. No, you need like a billion. It has to sit there for like a billion hours to detonate. This is like a really tight window regardless of your method. I think. Before they start the magma. Easier said than done. Any suggestion for this is, I think, an easier said than done sort of one. I did have to remember you could stop kicked bombs, but it's not particularly helpful in this instance, and I did forget it again. I will admit that. And if they just choose to do the light ball, you don't get to do the magma thing anyway. Like, you can get a counter hit here, but only if they are overlapping the orb when it touches the shadow. Otherwise, it's a big waste of minutes. See, they did the light orb again, so now I can't do anything. The colors indicate the attack. I don't think that's very helpful anyway. Well, I guess maybe it is. Will this work? No, it wore off just in time because I used the wrong bomb for that again. So you're doing light now. At the end. Doesn't matter. I don't know how to reliably avoid the spears of light because they're just random in what projectile or what they choose to do. I think. And like you move slightly for that, so alright, that's something. So the charge bomb does improve the magma situation. Also, you can hit directly with the bomb, I guess. I didn't see what color you were because the screen was flashing. I'm gonna get hit, probably. Maybe? Ah! There we go! Finally. We are defeated!
To the stars. They have carved a dog. That is Dunban over there. I hate that hedgehog.
Destroy!
Also, hello to people in YouTube chat. And thank you for the follow. And it's time for Calico to level up because she just hit 100 experience points. If you're new to the stream, welcome to my shenanigans. This is the kind of thing that I do. Apparently. Alright, it's time. What stats will she get?
Think you can take me?
Magic and luck. And that's it. Well, not a great level for Calico, but you know. They can't all be winners. That was only the second one, but like they can't all be winners. Is it over? Nod. Wait, was her, I didn't even notice her title. Did it change to Gamblin' Clown?
Gamblin' Clown of Neutrality seems appropriate for beating the Angel of Light and Dark.
I even forgot to mention that I like implemented a modular title system. Bomberman, you possess great strength, both of the body and the heart, and also you have a save and load state key. We shall rest in order that we might better observe the cosmos and its potential. But should the light of hope be lost when next we awaken, we shall return the cosmos to the void. Yeah, okay, I guess. Don't worry, as long as we're around, the universe is safe. Right, Bomberman? I will go wiggle now. Farewell, warriors, until we meet again. I thought I still had those. Well, yeah, Pommy's in a lot of other stuff, I suppose. Hey, what's up, you two? Look, it's Lilith and Rookefelth. Relax, Bomberman. I'm not going to fight you. I'm cool now. Thanks to you, everything is back to normal. Thank you, Bomberman. And you too, Pommy. I can't tell you how grateful I am to you both. It's nothing. All in a day's work for Pommy. Let me give you my thanks as well, Bomberman. If it hadn't been for you, I wouldn't have been able to return to normal. Thank you. Too bad about those like 8 other guys who are dead now. The Angel of Light and Shadow now lies dormant. After choosing to believe this universe still has hope. Nod. I guess I'll get back to my old life, traveling the universe. Except this time I want you to come with me, Lilith. Rookefelth. Yeah, he was also possessed. Hey, what about Pommy? How come Pommy never gets the girl? You became a cat girl, does that count? Or like a cat entity of some form. Thank you for everything you've done, Bomberman. Nod. We won, but we lost so much. You. No, it's fine, actually. Fail? I don't remember what voice I gave this guy. Why do you all look so glum? You'd think somebody died or something. You're alive, that's wonderful. When Stertoth was defeated, we knights were freed from his control. We owe you our gratitude, Bomberman. Does that mean everyone else is alive too? Nah, it's just me. Yes, I think so. Imagine if it was just him though. That'd be really funny, I think. It looks like we were brought back to life when the elementals were united. It's Behemoth. I don't know if you can forgive me. I was manipulated by Stertoth and... Rookefelth, there's no need for you to apologize. We were all victims, and we were all saved by Bomberman and Pommy. If you want to thank anyone, you should thank them. Looks like we're the center of attention. This room's gonna get real crowded in a second. Well, Balefell, I think it's time we were off, don't you? Oh yes, let's be off. Where are you going? Battlefield and I are going to wander for a time. Should the universe again be threatened, we will join in the fight. This time as elemental knights. Thank you again for everything you've done. Farewell, Bomberman. Farewell, Palmy. The room will not get crowded. They've addressed all of my concerns in advance. We will meet again, Bomberman, my brother in flame. What a thing to call Bomberman. What a like fantasy, a high fantasy title to call Bomberman. My brother in flame. Incredible. Maybe there's some hope for you all yet. It's Zoniha. She still has the evil laugh. First you defeat Stertoth, then the angel. Maybe there are some real men left. And you aren't so bad yourself, Palmy. If you want to be my pet, the job's yours for the taking any time. Oh, Zonia doesn't seem much different from before. Huh, Did you say something? Nothing. Palmy doesn't want to be stuffed. Ha ha ha. Take it easy on them, Zoniha. Long time no see, Bomberman, Palmy. Palmy's glad Zale's alright. Thank you, Palmy. You saved us, freed us from Stertoth's control. Thank you for everything, Zale. I can't tell you how much it means to me. I'm just glad that you're with us once again, Master Rukefeld. I hope you find happiness with Lilith. Huh? You're not jealous, are you, Zale? Come on, Zoniha, let's go. I think you're blushing, Zale. I always knew you were a romantic at heart. Where will you two go? Isn't it obvious? We're going to travel the galaxy until we find some decent men. Ah! I'd better go. Don't want to keep Zale waiting. Goodbye, everyone. It's been fun. Hee hee hee. They really insist on that angle. But indeed, it might be lesbian pride emoji question mark. They haven't changed much, have they? Haha, looks like the universe just got a little more interesting. Or bi. Bi emoji 2 question marks, also a viable interpretation. I also need to give you my thanks, Bomberman. Ashtarth. Thank you, Bomberman, Palmy. You have given us back our power and our freedom. The Astral Knights have been defeated, but long live the Elemental Knights. It is as Ashtar says. Thanks to you, Bomberman. I give this guy a really gravelly voice, I think. Moloch. I have a question for you, Bomberman. Did you ever find a reason to fight for? Something worth risking your life for? Of course we have a reason to fight. Bomberman and Palmy are heroes. We fight whenever somebody needs our help. Our job is to help people. Ah, that's a good enough reason. Rukefeld, Lilith, thank you for all that you've done. May you find happiness together. Thank you, Moloch. It is I who should thank you, Moloch. I won't forget what you've taught me about what it means to be a warrior. Ha ha ha! Don't take the rambling of an old man too seriously, Rukefeld. Farewell, my fellow warriors, until we meet again. I wish you peace and happiness. Ha ha ha! Looks like Moloch's happy. How could he not be after fighting such a worthy opponent as you? Well, I guess it's time for me to go as well. Once more, I give you my thanks, Ashtarth. What are your plans? Why don't you come explore the galaxy with us? I'm grateful for your invitation, but I'm a warrior of the wind. I shall go where the wind takes me, exploring the galaxy in my own fashion. I understand. Good health and good luck to you then. Thank you, Rukafelth. May the good spirits smile upon you. That is true. The Firestone kind of was Bomberman important, I think. What happened to Bullzeeb? Oh, that guy died. You're right, I don't see him. Given the size and power of that sphere, he might not have been able to survive. You mean... Oh. No, he's fine. Ah, the rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated, Rukafelth. Of course. Bullzeeb, you're alive! Thanks to the Angel of Light and Shadow. It looks like she brought all the elemental knights back to life. The Angel has that kind of power. Why didn't the Angel fix everything from the start? That's a question I'd like to ask too. Looks like even the Angel's no match for you, Pommy. That's right, Pommy's the strongest hero in the universe. You bet, Pommy. If you've finished, I'd like to leave. I have to begin training again. You're leaving too, Bullzeeb? My name is Regulus. It is my destiny to continue fighting until I am the strongest warrior in the universe. I look forward to our next meeting, Bomberman. Then we'll see which of us is the strongest once and for all. Pommy thinks both of you need to lighten up. You might hurt someone trying to show off all the time like that. I can't keep up with you, Pommy. If I stay here any longer, I might come around to your point of view. Until we meet again, Bomberman. Yeah, that's the eternal question about deities. Come on, Bomberman, it's time for us to go too. Thanks again for everything, Bomberman, Pommy. Who's more Estinian, Regulus, or Astarth? Actually, honestly, Astarth. Like, even though we don't get to see much of Astarth, like, I am a warrior of the wind, I go my own way, is more Estinian than I am your eternal rival, I will fight you in a duel again later. Unless you count, like, early Dragoon Quest Estinian, who's a little bit like that. I know we'll see each other again, Bomberman. Editor's note, they didn't. If you ever get in trouble, we'll be there for you. Editor's note, they weren't. No matter where you are, we'll come running to your side, I promise. I mean, he is a little bit of a visually Estinian situation. That's true. Like, compared to Ashtarth, whatever. Let's go, Bomberman. That was such an exciting adventure, but a little scary at times. Thanks, Bomberman. You know what would be the funniest possible thing? We were talking about Final Fantasy XIV earlier, since this is also Yoshi P's video game in a lot of senses. Like, obviously not the sole creator of it. But if they did add like a Bomberman or Saboteur class or something in 8.0 as the next ranged physical DPS, if you somehow found a way to like stick Rukafelth in there, or like a guy that's like really obviously supposed to be based on him, or Lilith for that matter. They did do a PvP map that has Bomberman mechanics in it, and like specifically like sneakily mention that he did work on Bomberman when they brought it up. So who knows? They could. And Rukafelth looks like he's got a hat that you would wear in Final Fantasy XIV. Thanks, Bomberman. But Pommy worries about Bomberman. He brought it up during a recent event. Bomberman could get into all kinds of trouble without Pommy. That's why Pommy will come along with Bomberman. That way Bomberman will have nothing to worry about. After all, Pommy's the strongest hero in the universe. Pommy figured out how to pilot the ship. Bye. This is what happened. What if this part of the ending only happened if Pommy evolved into a form that had thumbs? I think that would be very funny, but also like very specific. Wow, we get an interior of the ship shot. Pommy also de-evolved. And now they're just doing their like morning calisthenics or whatever. Anyway, we won! Hooray! The game is now over.
He's still the bomb, and shall always and forever be the bomb.
That's true. Wait, I have a soundboard clip for this.
The game's over.
Wait, what? There's Bomberman dialogue in the credits? Why did Bomberman not have dialogue before? Why are we now getting Bomberman's perspective? I wish I could be as carefree as you are. That's what he sounds like. Probably. Delicate, huh? You don't seem that delicate to me. I'm the one who has to blow it up, you know. This is what Bomberman's voice is like, probably. Bomberman is so serious. Oh, he also wanted to ride the roller coaster. Bomberman's hidden depths revealed. Wow. There he is. There's Yoshi P. Spotted. He was the story writer, primarily, I think, but also responsible for a lot of other parts of the game. Or like at least involved in. We've stopped getting any dialogue at this point. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to talk about my thoughts on the game during the credits. This game is I will call this game very messy. I still enjoyed playing through it, but there were definitely a lot of rough spots. I think it was worth experiencing, but I don't think I would give it a very high score personally. I mean, like, it's not a bad game. It's just a very rough game. It's very rude to the player at a lot of times. And like, this feels like one of those games where you need the stubbornness of a kid to like complete it legitimately. And even then, people have already mentioned that as stubborn kids, they just used save states by the end. So I guess I can't feel too bad about doing that. This is like a 5 or a 6 out of 10, maybe. If I have to use the standard out of 10 ranking system. And like, I don't think it's a bad game and I'm glad to have played it. I think it's a mess though. I do like the like character and story and setting and stuff. It's not as fun making speeches about my plans without an audience. Okay, there is a blooper reel here that I just like didn't notice was happening. Oh, like Lilith tripped. Guess I have to practice my landings. Wait a second, I'll try again. Okay, they're actually doing a bit here. Rukafelt, are you really fully recovered? He just keeps laughing. You and your silly jokes. Wait, Lilith, come back, I'm sorry. Jetters could be interesting, maybe. Also, the music in this game really good. I left out a word of that sentence. I don't know why. I just kind of did. I like the music a lot. Bomberman games just sort of have really good music generally, to my knowledge. And like, even though the boss fights were finicky, if the game was more generous with where you could restart, and like the hitboxes were like a little bit better calibrated, I actually think the boss fights were pretty fun. Like, I really liked dodging the fire wave attack that the Angel of Light and Darkness had, for example. Something about the specific like weaving around. Also, we didn't see that other form of the boss, did we? What was that? Like big demon mode? Or did we see that for a second and I just that was the bad ending boss according to over here. That's what I thought. That's what I wondered. Yeah, and maybe don't take away remote bomb also. Like, I get it, but also like, yeah. This game feels like it's really close to being really good in a lot of ways. Also, like, they found a way to make really long credits in the N64 era, which is an accomplishment, I think. Maybe. They just want to show all the cutscenes again. We only had like a little bit of blooper reel in the middle of it. Then they stopped doing the blooper reel. Where'd it go? In a modern remake of this game, that shot of Bullzeeb standing on the spike, he'd be like barely maintaining his balance and like flailing his arms around and then trying to look very serious about it. Or something. Time to go on our next adventure. You can't give up now. The universe needs us. That's my Bomberman. Let's go. Pommy, I don't think that's how anything worked. Maybe. Well, all right. Yeah, that was even the credits were messy, but like, I guess all in all, the game has a charm because of it. Bomberman Max. No, that's a different game. That's on like the Game Boy Advance. Get out of here, Max. Well, anyway. The title screen wasn't clouds before, I don't think. Is this just gonna like put me... Yeah. Well, anyway, that was Bomberman. But we're not done yet, as the stream title implies. And if you haven't been here before, you might not know that I occasionally do this, but stick around for a PowerPoint presentation of a bunch of weird stuff I found on Amazon.com. But for now, we'll take another little break. And, you know, while we're at it, why don't we do a funny little gambling time? That's not the coin flip. That's the master list of blue mage spells in Final Fantasy XI. I missed. Anyway. Prediction. This is another thing that I do on my stream. Unfortunately, this sort of gambling thing only works with like the Twitch channel points. So the YouTube audience will just have to laugh and clap at the funny dancing hamster, and I hope that's okay. So, well, here we go. Congratulations to those who picked that, and condolences to those who picked this. And now we are back, which means I need to I need to set up a little bit. Let's get some shop music going, shall we? Because it's time to go on the Amazon.com trail. Now, it's been a bit since I've done this, so I'll have to, like, you know, let's see. First, we go to a slideshow. Do I have browser capture, I believe. Yes, okay. And then, well, I should be recording this. Time for the Amazon.com trail number 6. The 6th version, or the 6th edition. I have to press this button, because it's time for a funny lecture. Why did that break the browser oh, right, because the browser capture, oh, never mind. Just, it's fine, everything's fine. I'm remembering how my own buttons work. Welcome to... I was going to do an elaborate bit for this one, but then I didn't do anything for months, so therefore it is just normal. Also known as the Amazon.com trail number 6. So, I was going to do an elaborate bit for this one. Some of the previous Amazon.com trail episodes, if you will, have been a little bit silly. This one was going to be the silliest yet, and now it's just kind of like regular. I didn't even put that many animations on the slides, but I think there's more things in this than usual. I didn't put everything I'd found in, like, the time since number 5, but there's a bunch of fun stuff to look at. So I guess let's just jump right in and see what we've got available at in the treasure trawler. Jolly Red is such an Amazon seller type of individual. So, first off, we have the resin miniature Roman warrior figurine realistic tiny people model for desk decor sand table Western gladiator figure single. Versatile placement, it's ideal for offices and more. It enhances the aesthetic appeal of any space with its unique design, miniature warrior figurines realistic people figure model. Versatile decor, suitable for offices and more. This figurine enhances the aesthetic appeal of any space with its unique design, resin tiny warrior figures small warrior models. Versatile use. It's suitable for various applications, including display and creative projects, etc., etc., etc. Also ideal for DIY enthusiasts. They allow you to create tiny DIY sand table scenes. I don't know where I got I added the word tiny from elsewhere. This is C-3PO at a Renaissance fair? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. But hey, what kind of DIY sand table scenes? Why, I'm glad you asked. You can Photoshop this little guy into basically anything if you want to. You could put like a diver. You could be visiting the gnome's forest. You could be the guardian of the beach. There's all sorts of opportunities as a tiny golden knight. Here's the bit I was going to do. I did one slide of the bit. I was going to write a magical item description for everything in the slides and present it as like a magical artifacts wizard shopkeeper. And then I did not. So we get one of them. Fel Ector's miniature soldier. A small, magically animated brass doll of a knight who can be assigned to patrol an area up to 5 feet in diameter by speaking the command word if the area is outlined by at least 25 GP worth of gold dust. If it detects a hostile presence, it will attack relentlessly. Fel Ector was known more for his eccentricity than his efficiency. Though it can patrol indefinitely, it is surprisingly fragile and is especially vulnerable to kicks and falls from any height. Basically, I thought this guy looked like Lautrec Dark Souls. That's my bit. That's my joke. Okay, the bit's over now. Now we're just back to more regular type guys. Such as the Magic Lulu desktop owl-shaped resin carving ornament for decor, unique decorative owl statue for living rooms, bedrooms, and studies for. This is not a cursed artifact, and you should follow the owl. You should obey the owl without question. Until the owl starts adding AI to its app, and then you should look for alternatives. Kawaii desk accessories. Use it to change the old style of your home. It can make the interior space more refreshing and comfortable. Office accessories for women. The lovely owl statue is so unique you can place it on the table without worrying about falling. A trait only of the lovely owl statue and not of any other item that exists in the world. With adorable owl-shaped design, this resin model can also be a balcony or garden decoration. It's not that large, particularly. It has auspicious meaning. You can give it as a present to your friends. This adorable carving owl is a daily decor accessory that decorates your desktop. Start each day with a grateful heart. Why don't you? Now, why did I include this entire bit of description down here? Every detail is meticulous. Goods description. Fake owl features the and lovely owl appearance design, which is creative and unique. They outright admit it's a fake owl. You're not even getting a real owl for your money. Anyway, how about Angoili 4 pieces bear shower party favors plush bear ornament holiday plush semi-finished ornament DIY craft? Would you like a pile of bear parts? Handmade ornament. Our DIY clothing accessory is suitable for sewing lover, DIY crafts lover, or anyone who wants to cultivate their hands-on ability. Meet your different needs with a wide range of uses. Yes, the bear shower. As in, you could buy a bunch of these and then like dump the bear pieces on someone. Good eye, there is in fact no torso. You must supply that part yourself. This is to stimulate imaginations and stimulate your creativity's clothing decorative bear, as you can see. You might wonder, what do you do with that? Well, you sew it onto things. Anything can be the body of a bear. This merely supplies the head and the limbs. You could put any number of these anywhere. You too could create the amalgam. But what if you like, don't want that? And instead you would like this, I guess. What am I supposed to say about this one? Inesco Grand Jester studies levitation Game of Thrones Mother of Dragons figurine. It is in fact Game of Thrones. Look at these high quality cliff, smoke plume, cloud from the Grand Jester Studios Levitation Collection. Now, I don't know anything about Game of Thrones, but I feel like they have more polygons in it than this. But it does have, it is high quality materials. You can also see, though it doesn't explain anywhere in the listing what this is about. It plugs in. There's a cord back here. Oh wait, it says levitation and lights work using an AC adapter. It does explain that part, I suppose. Also, it's $80. Do you want to spend $80 on the worst looking plume of smoke that you've ever seen in your life? I don't. Not really, no. But like, it makes the dragon levitate when you plug it in, so maybe it's worth it. I assume. Anyway, let's take a break from all that and look at Pusheen instead. The Inesco Facets Pusheen the cat with heart figurine. It's Pusheen. depicts the adorable character Pusheen the cat. Series includes hit characters from Disney, Dr. Seuss, Peanuts, Pusheen, and more sold separately. Collect them all. Here's Gem Pusheen at a weird angle for your viewing pleasure. Please spend a moment to observe. What job does this unlock? Pusheen, probably. Yeah, there's also this. The gem is see-through. Pusheen can gain power at any moment. Please be very careful. How about handmade mini 2-inch blown glass elephant figurines, figures, art, collectible dollhouse gift ideas, miniature animals, tiny ornament, cool stuff, garden decor sitting with trunk up. A collection of jungle animal decor which are designed in 3 style variations as follow. Sitting elephant with trunk up with green and blue. Standing elephant with green and blue. Standing elephant raises its trunk with green and blue. Original designed by... We are handmade. The shape of glass figurines are designed to imitate the appearance of an elephant raises its trunk, an elephant standing in the zoo or forest. By our Thai artisan, not come from China. As we are the skilled artist in making glass figurine, glass sculptures, glass miniature, and glass dollhouse since 2008. The elephant decor in this collection is painted in a fantasy style with green on the body. Wow. Here's some other angles of elephant with green and blue. They are staring directly at you. Observe them as they observe you as well. Or what about a miniature glass fox figurine by Gans? It's a miniature fox figurine made of glass, perfect to place almost anywhere and tiny and easily kept in a pocket. This is a very good creature, especially because of the inconsistency in its make. As you can see, one that a customer ordered is a little bit goopier in the head and neck area in a way that I think is especially charming. It's quite good. Con indeed. I think that's probably accurate, yeah. Foxes are like this. Pacific Giftware Dancing Skeleton Quartet Resin Collectible Figurine. Good gift for friends according to Steven with a 3 out of 5 star rating. Thank you, Steven. Unique design. These dancing skeleton friends are full of character and charm. Painted with a metallic bronze paint to create an antique or aged effect on the skeletons. They're looking at each other and dancing side by side to create a feeling of joy and togetherness with a gothic twist. They can be displayed year-round, great to use as shelf liners, bookends, or decorative accents to any tabletop, dresser, or entertainment system. Surprise a loved one with this whimsical and gothic decorative figurine. Perfect gift for anyone who loves Halloween and skeletons. And really, if you don't love Halloween and skeletons, how come? You probably should. Skeletons are pretty great. That's all I have to say about the skeletons, I think. See enough home Castile Christmas and a holiday figure gathered traditions Joe Spencer figurine 30 by 6 by 30 multicolored. So this one was possibly going to be used in the elaborate bit, but upon doing further research, I found that this was an Amazon listing for like an actual like elaborate crafted doll by Joe Spencer, and there's a lot of really interesting ones that you can actually like go and look at. They've got a very distinct style. I'm not sponsored by Joe Spencer, but I'm like omitting the point of the presentation to just tell you to go observe this cool angel sheep and other stuff by the same artist or creator and like other associates. Go ahead and Google Joe Spencer dolls at some point. Though I think Castiel here is my favorite. Sponsored segment over. Just kidding. It was sponsored all along. Actually, no, it's not. Reversible bunny plushie, 15-inch pink, cute, soft, sensory fidget stuffed animals that show your mood. Wear hat to switch expressions. Kawaii rabbit plush doll Easter gift for kid's girlfriend. These bunny plushies are reversible with a happy, friendly side and an impatient side. Wearing the hat to switch expressions. Show your mood without saying a word. Finally, an easy and cuddly tool for effective emotional communication. Relieve stress by letting the reversible bunny plushie tell friends, family, or coworkers how you're feeling. Give the gift of joy. It's a delightful way to add more vitality and happiness to your home. Now, you were saying the last one was an SCP, Samantha, but I think this one is the real SCP. Probably. First of all, dimension. Secondly, put on hat. What do you mean put on hat? Think about it. They beg you to take them home. They're done acting, don't touch them. The Guzog here on the laptop is like the brand, but I prefer to think of it as the name of this entity. Wear the hat to switch expressions. But what do they mean, wear the hat? Oh. That's how this reversible plushie works. They wear the happy flesh on their back as a hood. They may don it at any time to fool you and those around you. The art style being different between the two faces really just sort of reinforces the uncanniness of it, doesn't it? Also, I might not have had quite as many things in this presentation as I thought. I think we might be near the end. Or maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, in case that creature frightens you and you would like a defense mechanism, consider the Piercing Dragon Death Ray Sword with display. Highly detailed, hand-painted, curved stainless steel blade. Perfect for fantasy collectors. Now, there's not a lot of information about the Piercing Dragon Death Ray Sword. It's a stainless steel blade with hand-painted dragon motifs and a tabletop display stand. But I mean, I think the name Piercing Dragon Death Ray Sword kind of tells you everything you need to know about the Piercing Dragon Death Ray Sword. I mean, you can kind of infer a lot from the series of words in front of sword. I think it would be a valuable tool against Golzog. What could this be? Uh-oh.
Careless footing causes one to fall.
Do not fall on the Piercing Dragon Death Ray Sword. Be very careful around the Piercing Dragon Death Ray Sword. Watch your step. If this isn't the sword for you, you might also want to consider the Chinese sword Flying Dragon Zhan, handmade, high carbon steel bald battle ready. Made of high carbon steel and spring steel and serve as bluing treatment. The forging skill of Longquan's sword is China's intangible cultural heritage. The sword, you cannot touch it. You can wield it, but it is intangible.
Balde.
Balde. That's right. Ah, you would also like to check your fortune. Go ahead, go ahead. Which sword is more fortunate? Neither. They're equally misfortunate.
You must recover.
You must recover. Now, this sword has a lot of uses. Collection, home furnishing, practicing kung fu and kendo. Gifts for friends. But also, you might also want to consider this review. I love the details in the pummel garden sheath. Blade is slick, has good flex. Enjoyed wearing to work at 7-Eleven. Got lots of cool comments. Looking forward to buying from this bladesmith again. If you needed a sword to wear to your job at 7-Eleven, according to one Justin, whose name I cut out of the review, great choice on this one. I don't know. We don't know any details about Justin's 7-Eleven. I guess we have to simply infer them. Okay, yeah, this is the last one. Crow plush stuffed animal. I just wanted to put a cute crow in here. I found a cute bird. Look at this bird. It's a pretty good bird. It's an ultra realistic crow plush featuring handcrafted details. I love how often they say these things are like ultra realistic and they're just like a cute little guy. Which, I mean, I guess that's realistic in some ways. This is a very good little bird.
Burb.
Burb. Indeed. Indeed. Packaged in a cute gift-ready box. Great for Halloween decor, photography props, prank gifts, bird-themed parties, or as a quirky companion for desk or bookshelf styling. How common do you think bird-themed parties are? I think the answer is not common enough. Probably. And that's it, actually. This wasn't a super fancy presentation. There was some stuff in it. You know what to do if you have to go to 7-Eleven now. But, this is another photo of the bird. This bird looks like they have a quest for you. Still thinking about bear shower? That would be another good purpose for the piercing dragon death ray sword, I think, as a defense mechanism against the bear shower. I assume the side quest of this crow is to gather shiny things, but yes, this has been another presentation of funny objects I found on Amazon, where I was going to do a very elaborate bit, but I didn't. And it has also been Bomberman, Bumbleman, who is now dead. So, thank you all for watching. This is a shorter stream today, I suppose. I think upcoming streams, I think Final Fantasy XIV is gonna come back. We've got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon to play more of. There's some other stuff. I should play more of Final Fantasy XI as well. Probably, I guess. But like, I got distracted by Sucro existing. And also I would like to start playing Pokemon Odyssey at some point, which is a Pokemon ROM hack that is also Etrian Odyssey themed. And it seems really good. But yeah. Until any of that happens, I should also state again, my thought of what if I streamed earlier has been replaced by what if I stream whenever I can manage it. So my stream schedule is going to be even more inconsistent, potentially, in some ways. I can't guarantee a time of day or a time of week, but I hope I can stream more, as I always hope. But now that Bomberman is defeated, I feel a little bit better. Because that means I actually completed something, and I've struggled with doing that in the past. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed that, there's all the sorts of buttons that everyone always tells you to press. Follow, subscribe, like, give money, you know, whatever. Pick any buttons you may find appealing to you, or none. Or tell your friends that my stream has a lot of funny toys in it, and maybe sometimes I'm also funny. I don't know. But until the next stream, I hope you all have a good rest of your day and or night and or multiple days, nights, weeks. And whenever and whatever it is, I hope to see you there. Good night, everyone.